Hello again. We are back. This is episode 8 of the Séance of Blake Manor blind playthrough thing that I'm doing. I was thinking earlier, I never really introduced myself. My name's Stuart. You might know me from some other places. I'm just having a nice time, and I hope you are too. Yeah. Also, gonna just explain a bit of the meta that I'm doing right now. I'm recording a bunch of these like in advance, and then they're going to be scheduled out 4 times a week. There's a schedule on the homepage of the YouTube channel because I'm going away for a bit over Christmas, and for some reason this was the time I decided to start recording these. So I'm on episode 8. I put episode 1 out today, and then episode 2 will be out tomorrow, if you can orientate yourself, which will be Saturday the 13th. So first one Friday the 12th, second one Saturday 13th. It's the 12th right now, and I'm recording episode 8. So yeah, comments you leave I will not see in the episode you've left, but I'll see them sometime in the future. It's all a bit chaotic, so I won't be able to respond dynamically to the things that you're saying, but that's just where we are right now. I think when you're kind of setting up a new channel, you just have to kind of get some content out there and get some momentum going, and yeah, we'll see how it's going. Anyway, that's the meta. Do let me know if there's like any issues. I think I've got the sound levels kind of okay at the moment, although my voice is going into the yellow, which seems like probably shouldn't happen, but I'll do my best. I didn't play at all yesterday, so I've probably forgotten absolutely everything. We've got all these mysteries going on. I think, if I can recall, yeah, I have to. I've got this Evelyn Dean thingy happening. I'll act on Evelyn Dean. Is that right? No, Darcy. I think I just made up the word Dean. I've got this stylized ring, and I need to perform an exorcism, but I need to find her. I lost her. She wandered off. So she's probably going to appear in the next hour, which is in 4 minutes' time in the game. So do we want to rush up to that? Perhaps. What else have we got going on? Unsure. Do I need to make more notes? I don't know. But what I have done is I now have the ability to point at things even when I don't have my cursor on board. So if we're in like a cutscene or something, or I don't want to like click on things, I can, draw around them and point at them with an arrow. So we've got that as an ability. It's not the greatest system in the world, because now I have to like undo things in a cat-handed way, but we do our best. We'll do our best. Yeah, that's where we are right now. I don't know if there's so last episode we looked around. Got 3 minutes into this. I haven't moved. Last episode we looked around all of the rooms that I think we were able to look around. All of this stuff is unlocked, and we looked in there. There's something going on in the ladies' bathroom. Who was in there? I think it was Quinn, because she wanted like a... Here we go, yeah. She wanted the weird body of water. There was some strange shit going on, but we couldn't unlock it. And we have to come back at some time. Maybe when we've got a key. Maybe it'll unlock by itself. Maybe it was locked because she was in there doing weird shit. So, maybe we need to advance to the next hour. Maybe I need to look at this book. Can't even look at this book. It's a free book. I'm in a corridor I can't unlock. Okay, so I kind of need to pass some time now, really. I should have just wanged forward to 12 o'clock in the last episode, so we're automatically there, but here we go. Maybe I should be looking at... I've seen the room plan. What can I look at here that I haven't already looked at? I've looked at this, I think. I've looked at this guy. I think he said he looked like Jesus. Right. Let's just look at a bunch of stuff in here. Let's go forward to midday. Let's look at stuff that is of no interest to us at all. Damn it. We looked at that. Clothes. Oh, it's all free. Everything is free to look at. God. It's like they don't want us to pass the time. Books. Free. We've seen that. Perfume. Can't even look at that. Shoes. Average size shoes. Oh, God. We haven't been looking at shoes. But shoes was one of our things. Medium shoes. And that was medium shoes. Is average medium? I'm going to say yes. Nightstand open. We've looked at that. We've looked at everything. Okay, well. Crackle. Let's go downstairs because there's at least people down there. If I click on this, is it going to actually do it, or is it going to tell me what it's going to do? I could wait a while. Wait until the next hour. 3 minutes. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to do that. Risky, because I know time is of the essence, but I think I'm at the point where I want to be in the next hour. I want Darcy. I want access to the bathroom. I want a bunch of other stuff. Right, let's have a little look where we are. Schedule-wise, we're now at 12. Haven't met Joyce. She's in the atrium. That was another thing I was thinking about in the between time. I don't know where everybody is. Where have they all gone? Because I'm wandering around and there's only a handful of people around. They don't seem to be in... A lot of them don't seem to be in their rooms. So they are somewhere. And either they're just in places I haven't walked to, or they're hiding, or... I mean, they weren't in the dining room. That was closed. Stables? Where are the stables? Undiscovered map location. So maybe I just didn't go into the stables. Maybe everyone was having a wild time in the stables. Front, yeah. Kitchen, basement. I mean, we haven't managed to get into the basement at all. We've like almost missed an entire basement. How are we going to get into the basement? That's what we need to figure out. Okay. But... Right, walled garden we've sort of been a bit. Hedge maze, no one in there. There's apparently 2 people down here. Do we care about these people? Ooh, we haven't met them, so maybe. And otherwise, we don't know where they are. Oh, there's another guy over here in the library. Great, 3 people we can investigate. I don't know if I know how I know. No. I don't know if I know how people appear on the map, and I don't know if I need their schedule in my possession to be able to see them. So, for example, who's an old man? I saw an old man on the map. This guy, Skerritt. Yes, I went into his map, and I seem to have his schedule on my itinerary, on my timetable. Murphy, I'm assuming I must have been into their room. Are they a man, a woman? And Murphy. One thing about this game, and I've said it before, they should list them by surname, and they don't, which is kind of annoying. Murphy. Here we go. Is that the maid? Okay, and Coventry, he seems to be on the map. All right, well, let's crack on then. Is this Murphy? That's Joyce. Joyce is the maid. That's right, I did know that. Then what? Who is she? Like, she's got a thing on her head that's like... Seems like she has a job rather than being a guest. But we'll see. Let me have a look at you first. Ooh, she's got the thing. The Cross of St. Bridget. A Cross of St. Bridget. One of the Irish patron saints. And... a knowing smile. I have the impression she knows more about those around her than they would like. Yeah, she sees all. She's the housekeeper, right? Ding, ding, ding. Right, tell me some stuff.
Hello. Declan Ward, miss. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, God bless you, sir. It isn't often someone introduces themselves to the help. Caitlin Joyce. I'm the housekeeper here. If there's anything you need, just come right to me.
I mean, I need a lot of things, but I don't know if
thank you, Mrs. Joyce.
I don't know if you can help me.
Nonsense, Lord knows. We could use someone normal at this damnable séance.
There's surprisingly few people who seem happy about this séance, I must say. For an event that's drawn quite a crowd, we've got skeptics, we've got people who seem to be the fervent religious types that seem to be against all kinds of witchcraft. We've got people who are planning on... There's a lot of people here who just don't give a shit about the séance and are here for other reasons and would rather the séance weren't happening. I know she works here, so it's not like she's travelled here, but yeah, I need to see more people who are like pro-séance, I think.
Why the Marquess saw fit to risk our immortal souls bringing that Satanism here is beyond me. Why, I've half a mind to... Oh, don't mind me, sir. Just getting crotchety in my old age.
Speak your mind, Joyce. Right, I don't know what evidence I want to speak to you, but I've seen this before. I can't remember where. So let's... I've noticed someone's been putting St. Bridget's crosses around the manor. Oh, that'd be myself, sir. I'm so sorry. You know they protect against flames. I thought we could all use some protection, I suppose. Great. Okay, Doyle's also on the staff, so let's find out what she knows about him. I hesitate to ask, but would you mind keeping an eye on Mr. Doyle? I fear he may have taken to self-medicating. Oh, that's... Don't you worry, sir. I'll set him straight. He's a good boy at heart, I promise you. He just needs a little guidance. At least he has Father Sinnott to help him along. Always together recently, them two. I'm sure it'll do Seamus some good. Okay. Stone cross, that was in the supply closet. Yeah, I will ask about the bridge game as well. What did he say? I took the opportunity to meet with the housekeeper and coordinate rotas for the rest of the following day. Okay, let's start with the stone cross. I accidentally stumbled into the broom closet recently and noticed a stone cross on the cleaning trolley. Oh, yes, sir. That'd be mine, of course. It had broken off an old statue that was being tossed out and... Well, I thought it shouldn't go to waste. Of course. It's a shame about those red stains, though, isn't it? Ah, that's only rust, sir. I quite like it, to be honest with you. Ooh, just kicked a light. After all, Jesus must have bled when he died for our sins. A good point, I guess? Oh, because it's a cross. Okay, yes, sorry, yes, yeah. Yes, now Mrs. Joyce is a bit much for some of the guests. But not so much that he's had to get rid of her, but yeah. Mr. Varley mentioned he was in a staff meeting during the bridge game. Well, yes, sir. I was there too. Better that than serving drinks to the blasphemers. Okay, none of this is producing... Yeah, this is connected. I don't think we're going to get much out of this, but I'm going to give it a go. I couldn't help overhearing that there have been some complaints about you, Mrs. Joyce. I'm sorry. Well, good. If this lot were pleased with me, I wouldn't be a very good Catholic now, would I? But still, is there anyone you can imagine going out of their way to do such a thing? Ha! Well, who wouldn't? It all comes down to that Mantovani, though, sir. Mark my words. It doesn't matter which monkey squealed. They're all part of her circus. Great. Okay, maybe the chimney charm. Let's ask about the bridge game. Because we've got basically nothing. We've ruled some people out, but it's not... I'm also can't quite remember what the bridge game was about. I think the bridge game was pre-Evelyn Dean going mad and wandering off. I think she got into a fight. I can't quite remember. I need to look at the evidence thing again. Nonetheless, I understand there was a bridge game held on Tuesday. Yes, yes, not that I know about it. I left some bottles and glasses out the night before, and I saw myself out. If they can flirt with the devil, they can pour their own drinks, I'm sure. Bloody hell, we got nothing from her. Nothing! Unsettling sights in the halls. Mary Blake. Do you think Mary Blake's going to have something to do with the larger goings on? I think Shadowy Figure is a better example of a strange occurrence, so let's go with that. You're not giving me much, Bridget. Have you heard tale of a large shadowy figure stalking the grounds? What? It's a cruel thing, sir, teasing a poor housekeeper. Unfortunately, I'm quite serious, Mrs. Joyce. Oh, don't say that. Please, sir, if it's children's tales you're after, go hang about in the library. You know, maybe I should. Thank you, Mrs. Joyce. Well, you've been bloody useless.
God bless you, sir.
And God bless you for your uselessness. Mr. Coventry. What do we know about Mr. Coventry? Before we go dashing in. Yes, okay, we don't know much about that yet. Coventry, nothing. So let's crack open Coventry with a bit of analysis. Two things to look at. I bet he's right. Here's my guess. I can use my thing. Ink on the old hands. They're gonna crack onto his expression, I think. So a serious knowing expression is what I think they're gonna say. Stained hands. His hands are stained with something, but I cannot tell what. Well, it's blue, so it's not blood. Oh, not an expression. He loves reading expressions. So what's it going to be? Has he got shaky hands? He's dressed well. Sometimes they like to talk about how he's dressed. Hello? Oh yeah, you got cocaine on your hands. Dusty clothes. Either he's recently been moving around in old spaces, or he's not cleaned his suit in a while. He looks like a fancy man, so he seems like he would clean his suit if he could. I'm going to talk with him. Turn back around, I'm going to talk with you now.
Ah, good day. I don't believe we've met.
No, this guy's voice is closest to my own.
My name is Simon Coventry. I'm a jeweller from London. Who might you be?
Declan Ward, sir. Pleased to meet you.
No, very pleased to meet you, I'm sure. This is my first séance, and I must say that everyone is so very interesting.
Good. This guy's excited about the séance, but already it seems like he's not a séance kind of guy. He's just a séance tourist.
Well, I hope not to disappoint.
I'm sure you won't, dear boy. Now, can I help you?
You sure can, probably. I don't know, actually. Right. Jeweller. He's a jeweller by trade. Ooh, I can ask about the stylized ring. This is an odd question, Mr. Coventry, but have you noticed Mrs. Darcy's brooch? Ah, yes. I have, yes. Hard not to spot a piece like that in my trade. But I must say it seems familiar to me somehow. From what you've seen of it, do you think it matches the ring? This ring? Ah, that's how I know it. It was her man, Cecil Darcy, who told me of this event. He wanted this ring. He wanted his ring, this ring, resized for a lady's finger. He was unsure of the size of the ring finger, though, so he didn't get it done at the time. Imagine a man not knowing his wife's ring size. In this, the year of our Lord, 1897. 1897. I mean, I'm sure it's come up, but I have asked a couple of times about this. And forgotten. So, 1897. Okay. Right. Quick recap. Miss Darcy's brooch. Matches the ring. Making some connections I didn't really make myself, but that's fine. Great. We're going to be looking at in the evidence thing in the mystery map at some point. But hang on. Okay, here we go. Let me ask about your hands. I'm sorry, I'm a prior. Your hands, sir. They are stained. Ah, so they are. My apologies. I must admit I took some work with me. I was working on some pieces in my room before I stepped out. I should have done a better job cleaning up after myself. What work? You were a jeweller. And your dusty clothes? You have some dust on your suit, sir. Ah, so I do. How did that get there? Perhaps the housekeeper is not so fastidious as she should be, eh? Should I ask about him being a jeweller? He's given me nothing so far. Were you at the bridge game? I hear there was a game of bridge the other night. There was. I had to dust off my skills a bit, but it was a fun little game altogether. Might I ask who played? I may try and round up a game myself, so it'd be good to know who plays. Oh, yes. Well, myself, Miss Callahan, Mrs. Darcy, Miss Barbosa, Miss Quinn, and Mrs. Lau were there. The Marcus Blake joined, of course. Oh, and the doctor stepped in for, I want to say, Mr. Skerritt, who dropped out for some reason at the last moment. Great. Why is this not activating evidence? Beep, 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 beep down the side. Timetable, strange dreams. I don't need strange dreams anymore. Strange occurrences. Hauntings. Yeah, go on. I've heard talk that this manor is haunted. Have you seen anything of the type? Ah, well, I wouldn't like to call it a haunting until I'm absolutely certain, but sometimes I hear people talking before I walk into my room. There's no one there, of course, and it seems to be the same conversation each time. I can't make any of it out, really. Probably just old pipes. You're giving me nothing. You're giving me nothing. I don't know if I bother asking about being a jeweller because I already, I used the jewellery powers over here. Yeah, I'm going to ask why he's here. Do you just happen to be visiting, or are you here for the grand séance? Séance. While it's a beautiful place, I'm not just visiting for the scenery, which is probably for the best, considering this weather. No, if this séance will really lower the veil, as they say it will, there is something on the other side there was someone on the other side I should like to speak with just once more. I see. God, what I would give to hear my Lillian again. What I have given. Mysterious.
Good day, sir.
And to you.
Right then. Into the mystery map with you. I don't think I can go in his room yet. Dusty clothes. I have discussed that with him. Shall I try and verify his occupation? Might as well. It's on the mystery map.
Mr. Ward,
17,
how are you?
17 bloody minutes, though. Right. You mentioned you were a jeweller. I am, or rather I was. I ended up in London alone as a young lad. Nothing to my name, but my mother had loved jewels, and so as a result, did I. I found work cleaning a shop at first. I was a well-spoken lad, and as I say, I knew my stuff, so in time I was raised to sales. One thing led to another, and time passes by all too quickly. Evidently, I wound up in my own shop in London. Did a tidy trade, earned enough to live well. No small feat in that city. I sold up when my wife passed. It didn't fill me in the same way it did before that. I still do enough to cover my needs, select clients and all that, but not a whole lot more. Okay, well that
and to you.
That gave me nothing. You're giving me nothing, sir. Good day. Right, but if we go back over to Darcy. Intricate brooch. Yeah, I need to find bloody Darcy. Right. While we're here, library. Oh, you're back.
Hello, Mr. Ward. How's the day treating you?
I don't know if I've got anything to discuss with you, but here we go. Let's start with this. Yes, I think so. We went into her room. She'd lost quite a lot of her family members, I think. Lost as in died. She was also in the bathroom doing some crazy shit, possibly, you know, raising people from the dead or something. Has a little seance of her own, a little bathroom seance. And we didn't really get a chance to talk to her before because we met her in this room, but we sort of gave her what she wanted and she buggered off. So we didn't really get to do this, I don't think. So let's start with this. Are you the sort to keep death mementos, Miss Quinn? What a weird thing to say to someone when you're trying to be unsuspicious. At a certain point, it's all you can do. I have many. I keep my brother, Alexander, particularly close. He didn't die long ago. I miss him terribly. Great. Maybe I haven't actually, analysed her either. Let's ask about this. Can I ask what you're working on, miss? Huh? Oh, right, yes. I'm, researching my family, I suppose. The Quinn family lived around here not that long ago. I am interested in the land they used to own, and who lived on it. I did not expect it to prove so difficult. You're giving me nothing here. Going for the scrap of paper. We're going in. Did you leave this behind at the library, Miss Quinn? That is my handwriting, certainly. It looks like... Ah, it's one of my notes. Magical theory. But I'm beyond the theorizing part now. Yeah, you are. You're doing some crazy shit in the bathroom. Right, yes, Miss Dean is important, so... I gather you and Miss Dean had a falling out of sorts. I suppose that is a way to describe it. I do not make friends easily, Mr. Ward. I have a great deal of responsibilities, and I am left with little time for socializing. Evelyn came to me for help deciphering a grimoire, an ancient tome of spells, that being my speciality. I liked her. She was curious and sharp, and she was exciting to be around, chaotic, which was a nice break from how ordered the rest of her life was. We fast became friends. Then one of her friends in the order showed up with a Sufi who had claimed to have an original copy of the Becatrix, with annotations not copied into later editions. She had to see it, of course, and all she needed to do was to steal some of my books as payment. And denounce me publicly too, though I still don't understand the why of that. To stop me coming after, I suppose, I couldn't, though I was heartbroken. I washed my hands of it all and returned to my work. So Evelyn Dean is no saint, is what we're learning. She's having affairs with people's husbands. She's throwing friends under the bus, denouncing them. I would have been wiser to stick to my books in the first place. Well. Alright, what's happening at the bridge game? Are you just going to confirm what we already know? Did you attend the bridge game the other day? On Tuesday? I didn't mean to play, but I got somewhat roped into it. Perhaps next time my challenger will reconsider. Were many in attendance? We only had the 2 tables and played in rotation. It was, let me see, myself, Dr. and Miss Callahan, Miss Barbosa, Mrs. Lau, Mrs. Darcy, and the Marquess himself, and Mr. Coventry to make up the numbers. Yes, I think that's what we already know. Do I need to write this down? I'm going to write this down, because I think I've heard the same information a lot, but I'm going to say, right, bridge, Quinn, Dr. Cal, Miss Cal, Barbosa, Mrs. Lau, Mrs. Darcy, Mark with a Q, and Coventry. Okay, that's. I need to remember what the hell the bridge thing's all about. I can't remember. Let me have a look at you. Yeah, I haven't looked at you. So it's going to be Scar, it's going to be Pen, it's going to be Nervous Hand. Multiple scars, as if she suffered several different accidents and injuries. Yes. Oh, the brooch. A striking brooch worn around the collar. A pen in pocket. Its varnish is worn around the grip. She uses it often and preferably for long periods of time. Well, she's a researcher. Ding, 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 ding. It's tricky. It's rude to ask about the scars, but we are in a game. Forgive me, miss. But can I ask, how did you end up with the injuries you sustained? How do I... Is it enough to say I have terrible luck? But there is some luck, I suppose, in the fact that I have only been scarred, and it hasn't killed me yet. I meant a bit Irish there. You talk like there's something after you. It does look that way. It does look that way, Mr. Ward. I'll ask about the brooch in case there's some things. Look at the time. Look at the time. That's a striking brooch you have. My sister gave it to me as a keepsake when I set off. A good luck charm, she called it. I hope she's right. Pen in the pocket, I'm not that worried about. I haven't asked. Who can ask about this? I haven't really asked anyone about it, so I'm going to give it one go. Have you spotted a woman washing clothes in any strange places? I've seen her, yes. She's a Ben Nye, a spirit of warning. Whoever's clothes she washes is fated to die. I do not know if it's preventable. But just in case, I've been trying to figure out whose clothes I saw her wash. But I've had no luck. In my defense, I have been largely preoccupied with saving my own first and foremost. I think that's it. I think that's all I want to ask right now. We've got enough on the dreams. I'll come back to you if I need you.
I'll leave you be.
Farewell.
I should close the mystery of who fought with Miss Dean. If I can form a hypothesis, I will learn something useful for my investigation.
Okay. Let's just open up the mystery of Cohen. Yeah, scars, yep. Okay. Wait, can I return to the ladies' bathroom? Is it... It's still locked. Do I have Quinn's? Carol, it's C Quinn, isn't it? Okay, I don't have her. Maybe I do have her schedule. What I want is the trail. Is that right? No, the fight. That's what I want. Someone fought with Miss Dean on Tuesday night. If I can determine where the guests were, I can narrow down who she was arguing with. What have I clicked on? Is it this? Already eliminated. Had not arrived. Tuesday the 26th. She fought with an adult man. Okay, right. Back in here, right. I'm writing down Dean fight. Adult man. Tuesday 26th. I know it's written down here, but I kind of want it on my brain. What does Mr. Doyle say? Right. Had not arrived. Great. There was a bridge game in the library. Now, do we assume the people who were at the bridge game were not fighting? I must see what the Marquess, the manager, and the groundskeeper were doing on Tuesday night. Now, the Marquess was at the bridge game. The bridge game seems key. Mr. O'Mara was not at the bridge game. He was in his room praying, but not unconfirmed. No green line. Okay, we know nothing. The grey lines are we know nothing. And Mr. Varley said he was meeting with the housekeeper during the bridge game. Okay, God. God, there's a lot going on. And the dream, we've got nothing much going on. Research lucid dreaming. I did a bit of lucid dreaming. A lot of current focuses. Okay. What's this down here? That's her schedule. Remember that, right. There's a guy here I haven't spoken to before, and he's somewhere. Hello. In the sciences. Let me have a look at you. You got a brooch, you got a cane, you got a monocle. And you got a mouth. Cigar stains. There's a strong smell of cigars on the man's breath as his moustache is stained with them. A mysterious crest on his necktie. He's wearing a crest pinned to his necktie, but I don't recognise it. Okay, that's useful. Ornamental cane. He's not leaning on it, it's just for show. Is it a matter of fashion, or does he have it for some other reason? Good questions. Let's chat. What do we know about Skerritt? Is he on our evidence map? Skerritt. Oh yeah. Oh God. Why are you not in? Here we go. Before I talk to him, I want to know who the hell he is. Right. So he arrived on the 23rd, so he was there when the fight happened. What does he mean? He's in room 18. He's interested in who summoned the ghost and what it might do for that ghost reputation. That's right, because he wanted to be like a ghost agent, is the way I put it. He's no idea what to do with his fortune. Yes, that's right. He inherited a fortune, but he wasn't very good at businesses. He kind of like had a lot of failed businesses. No family. Lots of money. Crest on his necktie. A menacing letter to Mr. Dean, which was in Miss Dean's locker with this funny note on it. Right, great. Let's chat.
Terrible weather out, eh? Really ruined my morning walk. Still, we're safe enough from it in here. Where are my manners? I'm Michael Skerritt, over from London. And you mark my words, young man, that's a name everyone will remember by the end of this event.
Okay, this seems to align with the kind of vibes we got from his room, that he is after some kind of fame, probably through the ghost.
Declan Ward, the pleasure is mine.
Quite a character, this guy. Let us start gently. May I ask what the crest on your necktie represents? I would love to, Mr. Ward, but that would rather defeat its purpose. I'm afraid I must leave you in the dark. Righto. I don't think this is going to give us much, but that's a very handsome cane you have there. Why, thank you. I'm rather fond of it. I'm not so frail as to need it, but I've always been partial to the effect of a nice cane provides a good suit. Well, he does have an interest in the ghosts. Have you heard of anything about the Quinns having an unfortunate number of deaths in the family? Oh, yes, I have. Terrible business that. Really done a number on the line. Something about rooting out Irish rebels against the crown, I think. A curse is a small price to pay for service to crown and country. Curse, eh? Let's ask about the seance. Why are you here? What do you make of this whole seance business? It's a remarkable idea, isn't it? Not just to commune directly with the ghosts, as many have, but to compel it to answer directly itself. Think of what we could learn. All questions about the afterlife answered. Of course, they'd get further, no doubt, with a willing participant, but it all depends on what the spirits in the area. What spirits are in the area. when the ritual happens. Fetters. I'm sure there is no end to all things fettered to this place after all. Now, fetters, we learned, are ways, I think, of tying spirits to physical objects in the real world. So we were like talking about like soul jars and, you know, household items, and then it was speculated you could tie them to big things like parcels of land, but that would be crazy. So yeah, fetters seem to be ways of tying spirits to the physical world, if I remember correctly. Right, let's ask about the bloody buggery. Were you in correspondence with Miss Dean, Mr. Skerritt? Why, yes, I was. I had taken a shine to her, I won't deny. Not in that way, you understand. She has opened my eyes, and I intend to repay her kindness this weekend. Okay. I don't care about the cigar, but I will ask about the hauntings. I could swear there's already ghosts around this place, even before the grand séance. Do you think? Perhaps there are. It would explain the voices I heard outside my room last night. I went to ask them to quiet down, but when I opened my door, there was nobody there. And suddenly, total silence. Happened 2 or 3 more times throughout the night. Cool. I think that's it. I think that's all we got. Oh, I can ask about people. The bridge game, I don't think I need. He was at the bridge game, but I think he's just going to tell me the same stuff. Okay.
Good day, Mr. Skerritt.
Good day.
Okay, it's already 12:30. What's going to be happening? Spoken to Joyce. Spoken to Skerritt. Let's see if we can find the kitchen basement before the hour's up. I don't get this schedule at all. Like, Quinn should be in the library, but I guess she's not in the library. Right, reminders. Let's see if we can set a reminder. So, who do we give a shit about talking to? Not Skerritt. Doyle. No, I don't know. Well, I don't know. I just don't know. I will set a reminder, though, if there is somebody I want to talk to now. Is there anything I wanted to... I don't want to look at the armchair. Is there anything I wanted to research? I've still got this bloody brooch. Let's see if I can get into the basement. Down here, maybe? Because I seem to... I mean, I've already missed some serious basement action. I've missed some stables action. Let's see if we can get to the stables as well. Stables and basement. No, I want to go down there. Stables and basement are this way. Have I been in the bit? Right, basement first. Basement first. Okay. No, I haven't been down here. God damn it. How do I get into the basement? One sec. Before we do all that shit, I want lobby. This way. Now, the reason I want lobby... Oh, my God.
Mrs. Joyce, do you have the master key for the southeast corridor?
Wellity.
Oh no, Mr. Varley. I only had the atrium master key with me today. I can fetch it for you. It's only on the room cart in the supply closet.
Thank you. Now, one of the guests has lost her key, and I was hoping I could use this to get her back in.
Might Mr. Hunter have it?
No, I was just out in the stables. He has the northwest corridor locked away in his safe there.
1 second. Northwest corridor. Key in Hunter safe. Now, who's Mr. Hunter? I can't remember.
I don't suppose Mr. Doyle had it.
Mr. Doyle's key privileges have been revoked.
He's been in trouble.
Oh, I forgot he locked the southwest key in the basement storage. Has he not gotten that out yet?
Southwest key. Basement.
No,
Storage.
he claims he can't find a way through. But I'm telling you what I told Mr. Hunter. Do not do it for him. And that is not all. The fool also lost the northeast corridor master in one of the unassigned rooms.
Lost in unassigned room.
What? What in the heavens was he doing in there?
I do not know, but I doubt it was cleaning. When you have time, perhaps you would see if you can find it, and clean up anything he's done.
Oh, Mr. Farley, I've had it up to here with that boy. I'll get to it as soon as I'm done with my morning chores.
I appreciate that. I would also appreciate some decorum with Miss Mantovani. She's the Marquess' guest and the host of this séance, which you know is important to the future of this manor. Once this whole business is done, she and the rest of the guests will be moving on. It is only a few days' decency, Mrs. Joyce.
Well. Okay, many doors require a key to open. Keys can be found by exploring. Where to explore is guided by the note you just took. Press 2 to access your records and examine the note. 2. Southeast corridor key is missing. Let me just write that down. Southeast missing. Do I have that? Atrium key is in the supply closet. Northeast, one of the unassigned rooms. Southwest, lost in the basement. Northwest, in the stables safe. Okay. Now, quick word on the... no. What have I actually got? I've got the southeast one. It's missing because I have it. And I've got the atrium one. I can't remember where I found that, but I got it. Excellent. Right, so, current thing. So, what I was going to say, as I walked into this room, I said I want to go to the lobby because I want to try and get into Varley's room, Varley's office, just to see if he has a key that leads to the basement, because the staff are the only ones that have access to the basement. And then this conversation started about other keys, so meh. So I'm going to have a quick look while I've got that in my mind. And then I'm going to look in one of the unassigned rooms, because that seems the easiest one to get access to, and that should give me the northeast key. And northeast gives us access to this door, which we don't know what's behind this door. Is it the staff residences, perhaps? Let's find out. Okay, there's someone in there, so that's annoying, isn't it? Maybe I can make a sound out here or something. coax him out. Salt. Blasted coal. Mr. Hunter better get on with fixing that window soon. And Mr. Hunter... is... the gamesman or some shit? There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. I hope you're following it better than I am. Not too much better, though. Okay, unassigned rooms. I don't know if we've been in 7. 7 and 21. Right. Let's go upstairs and find these rooms. So I think 7... Right. If we go around here, I'm making a bit of a guess, but I think... Shit, wrong room. Oh, there is a room 2 though, so let's do that. Have we been in here? The communal washroom for men staying in the manor. Don't think we need to look at any of this stuff. Nope. 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 Go on. Nothing here. I assume the housekeeper checks it regularly. Okay. Alright, well, maybe things will appear later. Now this is Mrs. Lau, Mr. McLeod, and the... No one home. Let's have a little peek. It's not locked. Nope. They keep the unassigned rooms open. We knew that already. Key. We're looking for a key. Looking for a key. Nothing in here. Looking for a key. Maybe it's under the bed. Maybe it's under this cube. I found children's toys under the bed in the room. I wonder if they're from the young master or a previous guest. And a book. A book of spooky stories for children. The pages on vampires are folded in. Vampires, is it? I'm not going to look at the bed yet, but if nothing else is forthcoming, I might. No keys in here. What is this? That's just an ordinary book. Any keys in here? Any keys in here? That's not a key. Someone seems to have gotten called away in the middle of cleaning this fireplace. Maybe it was Doyle. They left nothing of note in their haste. God damn it. The bed warmer hasn't been used in some time. God damn it. That is not an observation that's leading me to keys, is it? Oh! The boards here squeak, but nothing noticeable. Do I look in the bed? There's nothing remarkable about this. God. I'm not sure this is Mrs. Dean's room. Miss Dean's room. I know what Miss Dean's room is. I found it. Maybe he was expecting me to find this room earlier. What's up this way? We haven't been up this way. What a weird place to have a dead end. A chess set. A relaxing, secluded area for a game of chess. Okay, I wasn't going to click on it, and then I thought, what if he goes, this game of chess is halfway through. I wonder who is sitting here. And then it becomes a thing, and I have to ask people who are playing chess. A train. A small red train has been left here. God damn it, I'm so bad. I'm so bad at picking what is a good clue. 12:42. We're going to blast through this hour in one episode. An hour for an hour. Okay, we go down. Yeah. We go in here. I think, was it room 20 I'm looking for? 21. 20 is O'Finn. 21. Okay. Let's go inside. Well, that's weird. Is that a tarot card? It's just a book? Just a little book? I think it's just a normal book, but it's pretty. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Okay, well that's nothing in there. Matches. Oh my god. Nothing in there. There's not going to be a key in the fox. The gate is rusted. Ashes stuck together. Maybe there's a leak here. It's not helping me find a key, is it? Nothing underneath the loose borrow. What was that? The mirror. I'm not sure that this is Miss Dean's room. I know for a fact it's not Miss Dean's room. This is some bullshit. The sheets here are rougher than my own. What on earth? What happened here? Was this cracked when I first came in? I don't think so. Well, nonetheless, what a rip-roaring dead end this has been. West Tower? Let's just have to follow this down and around. Where's the other room? Over there. Go on then. Go on then. I'm not going to find the basement, am I? Not at this rate. But I don't think I can get into the basement. I think I'm a bit screwed, basement-wise. But at least we know where some of the keys are. We're making some hay. So I'm going to go up here, and then it's the first on the left. Okay, no one in there. I think this is the last unoccupied room, so... There's a key! Ha ha ha! A master key for all bedrooms in the northeast corridor. One of the floorboards is coming up, but it's still secure. Okay, good, good. There are still points of interest. Proceed. Anyway, okay. Oh, what? Soot. Dust. Looks like it's been a while since this bed was moved. Well, that's why they didn't notice the key, I guess. They don't have the keen eyes of whatever the hell my name is, Mr. Ward. Yes. Where's the evidence? Oh, evidence is like all of it. Nothing in here. Spooky game. Spooky game. Okay, so where are we at right now? That's just a normal book. I'm not going to look in there. Okay, no, I think I've got everything I need. 11 minutes on the clock. Have I tried every way down to the basement? I don't know. I can go into Father Synop's room if he's not in there, though. That's a newspaper. That's a normal book. That's a spooky angel. What's downstairs from here? I don't actually know. Go to the north basement. let's not go in there because the thingy's in there. Can we go down to the basement from here? I don't think so. I mean, you say there's nothing I can get from there, but you keep talking. There's someone in the basement right now. So, okay. Okay, so to return to the ladies thing, we need the southwest corridor key, which is in basement storage. I can't get to the basement. I have the northeast corridor key. Where all that does. Oh no, I can get to Callahan's, Miss Callahan's room, Dr. Callahan's room, Mr. Dupre's room. So maybe we should do that. And Miss Hisham's room. I don't know who she is. Let's go back upstairs. We're running out of time. This has been a strange hour. A strange hour indeed. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to call it here for the end of the episode. We made some progress, but not that much progress. It's slow going. It's slow going, but we're piecing things together. Actually, I say we didn't make progress. We spoke to a bunch of people. We got information about keys. We've got spooky happenings in the rooms. I'm going to call it an episode here because we're about at the hour mark, and then we'll kick off the next episode. We'll go straight into starting off with these rooms, and we'll try and find out where some of the people are. This basement thing's killing me. Wait. 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 This is still locked. Damn it. That didn't solve anything. Okay. Less waiting. We're back next time. All mysteries will be solved. Bye-bye.